A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. When the hour had come to depart from this world and go to the Father, Jesus said to the disciples, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine grower. He removes every branch in me that bears no fruit. Every branch that bears fruit he prunes to make it bear more fruit. You have already been cleansed by the word that I have spoken to you. Abide in me as I abide in you. Just as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Those who abide in me and I in them bear much fruit, because apart from me you can do nothing. Whoever does not abide in me is thrown away like a branch and withers. Such branches are gathered, thrown into the fire and burned. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, ask for whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. My Father is glorified by this, that you bear much fruit and become my disciples. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Brothers and sisters, we don't feel spring yet in the air, but spring is coming. And we see that spring is coming, especially in our reality, because many more of us are working in the garden. And if we don't work in the garden, we see that there are many more options to buy ready flowers, to be put in the ground, to be hung somewhere, to be just put at home. Yes, spring is coming, and spring means the growth of flowers, trees, of new birth in the animals, and so on and so forth. And that's why today's image that Jesus gives us, that He is the vine, the Father is the vine grower, and we are the branches, speaks to us all the more. Because we know that a flower that is cut has very limited days of life, and even if it is cut, to keep it alive, we put it back into one of its sources of life, which is water, and it needs light and so on and so forth, even for that temporary time. But basically it's cut, it's going to wither. And we too are very much like that. Just like any plant cannot be just cut up and it will not live on its own, we too, in order to give fruit, in order to bear fruit, in order to develop, we have to be in the vine. We have to be part of what we belong to. And also, you can't put a plant into something else that isn't its source, so it isn't its soil, doesn't give it nutrient, because it won't grow. You can't put it in Play-Doh and think it's going to be okay. Where do you get the link, the unity with your Creator? Because just like we need it and need to renew ourselves, and it's not going to come automatically, we have to also use the gifts that God gives us, the talents, in order to do that. I wish you, brothers and sisters, to remember, where are you from? Remember that once again, that we receive from God, and we need to be part of Him in order to grow, in order to develop. Because often we're tempted to say that I'm self-sufficient. I got this because of my own hard work. And as much as that might help in developing who we are and our self-worth, self-courage, it's actually quite false. Because whatever we do have, we received from God first, then our parents, our teachers, those who gave us the skills and gave us the ability to grow our talents. In regards to God, we have to do the same thing. And ask yourself today, how do you rekindle your relationship with God to be part of that vine and not just a branch withering out in the wind? Have a blessed Wednesday. God bless to you all.